Hey everyone, welcome back to the Commander stream with the Guardian Project. I'm Andy.
And I'm Mike.
And we are joined once again by Shauna and Lesley from Tap That MTG. How are ya?
Awesome. Excited to be here.
I'm excited for tonight. So this was originally your idea, correct? I believe that you reached out and said, should we do like an art theme deck, correct?
I think it was your idea. I'm going to give you the credit on that, but I definitely jumped on it.
Well, yeah. I guess I'll take the credit. I mean,
okay.
whatever. And so what we decided was that we were going to build commander decks with a specific art theme in mind. And so I think it would be a good idea for us to all explain what we're playing. So I'll start. So I am playing Liesa, Shroud of Dusk. And this deck is built around all cards except for basic lands, where there's a character in the card whose knees are bent. so either they're kneeling or sitting, in some cases falling down, in some cases leaning against heavy winds. And so every card in this deck has bent knees of some sort. So we also utilized, and I guess before we go into each one, we utilized Scryfall, and specifically Scryfall taggers. So you can go in and look for cards that have been tagged with specific depictions, right? Words of what the actual art is depicting. So I was able to look up people who were kneeling or praying as well. And then after I found all the cards I wanted, I went through on Scryfall Tagger and I tagged all of the cards with bent knee. So if you go and you want to build a bent knee deck, you'll find all of my cards. Yes. Coil, what did you build and what is your art theme?
So I built my first Naya deck that I've ever built, and it is Samut, Voice of Dissent. People yelling and screaming. So, every single card that isn't a land, so I did go and I cheated and I used some of like the cheap dual lands and that kind of stuff, ones that enter tapped, guild gates, that kind of stuff, in my land base that don't feature people yelling and screaming, but every non-land features people yelling and screaming in this deck. There is one card, as you argue, is not like a person, it's Howling Mind, but I figure that one fits good enough.
Well, you also got to tell us about Smothering Tithe, right? That is in there?
So yeah, there was an argument about whether or not Smothering Tithe fit this art theme. And I said, because it's really like the guy's puking up the gold. But
I would be yelling.
Yeah. There's no puking without noise. So
yeah.
So it fits. So that guy is definitely screaming, but also making lots of money at the same time.
That's right. Lots of treasures for me.
Shauna, what did you build and what is your theme?
Well, I wanted to do something around Oviya. I think I've played around a deck with her before. And I wanted to do old women, but there are not enough old women in the set that is just green. Of course, if I had figured out something that I could have done with Jaya and her, that would have been awesome, but I couldn't find that. So I've gone with elders instead.
Okay.
So there are lots of old men, old women, old trees, old things, ancients, basically. So I've kind of maybe fit the rules occasionally a little bit. We'll see if you disagree when those cards come up. So
cheater.
I have one color. It's really hard. So same thing. I use the Scryfall tag thing and looked for old and elder, and so got lots of that stuff.
Nice.
So this hopefully is going to be a bunch of beasts and old people yelling and running you over.
Yes, absolutely. And Lesley, what did you build and what is your theme?
I am super excited about my deck. I have been wanting to build a librarian deck for a long time. Okay. As anybody that has kind of seen us on stream before, Shauna and I are both librarians. And so my art piece was, of course, books. And so my commander is Chulane, Teller of Tales, of course, the librarian of the set. This is probably not going to win me the game because it's slower. My win con is a lot slower than I think what your guys's are. but it brings me such great joy to play it because
so cool.
every time I like play a card, I'm like, oh, look at that one. Ooh, look at that one. So I don't even care if I win or not. I just want to show you all my pretty book cards that I found. And there was, what did I tag at first when I made a list of possible cards? I think I had like 174 possibilities.
Yep.
And then I had to narrow it down from there. So books are a thing, not so much in the new sets. Every time we've had a new set since we've been building this in the summer, I've been looking for cards with books in them. And I'm like, that should have a book in it. Come on.
Well, I'm excited because you also have the Brazen Borrower in that you won on our one stream.
Yes,
right?
I do. I absolutely do. I'm very excited to play it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, and I will say, okay, so there are a couple things in my deck that don't necessarily have books in them, but they have scrolls in them because scrolls
Old
are
school
technically
books.
Scrolls are bugs.
the way books were. I'm going way back in history, right? And then I think there's one or two that are just like the librarian cards that are obvious they should be in this deck, but they might not have a book in it. But we'll see if they come up.
Wonderful.
I'm cheating too, but not much.
Barely.
I mean, I have a Lend of the Dusk Rose, and she's pretty much leaning, but I'm arguing the knees bent. So, anyway.
She's always praying.
I
Linda's
really,
always
really,
praying.
really, really, really want, if anybody wants to send me them ever, the Jumpstart Islands Well Read. I would love to have all of my lands, my basic island lands with books. It's
With
like
books.
a whole island of books.
Well, you
cool.
got it here. Make sure
Yeah.
that you send those to Lesley. So, why don't we go ahead real quick because we didn't roll off cam. Let's roll 2d6 to see who goes first.
D6.
I got a 9.
I got a 6.
5.
8.
I get to go first.
You do.
I am very excited.
But before we begin, we want to make sure you check out our show. We are the Guardian Project Podcast. We are a podcast that talks about all things Magic the Gathering, but mostly Commander. And you can find us on anywhere you listen to podcasts currently.
Yeah, and if you want to find links to our show, if you're watching on YouTube, the links are below. Coyle, if you want to go ahead and post the links in chat right now for anyone watching. And then don't forget to subscribe and follow if you like our content. And then Shauna and Lesley, where can everyone find you and your content?
You can find us on YouTube, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Pretty much any of the socials, we're on there. Of course, Twitch is where you find us most often, so please check out our Twitch channel. We do some Magic Arena streaming, some Commander streaming, and we have something going on almost every day, so check us out.
Wonderful. And then, so you may notice that our usernames look a little different. You can find me personally on Twitter at ATFlory. We are going to be putting in user requests to have our names changed here in Spell Table. We're recording on the first day when Spell Table has made the updates. Coyle, where can everyone find you online?
You can find me on Twitter at WormCoilEngine.
And Shauna?
We are at tap.mtg. Leslie's writing it down for me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Wonderful. Well, I got a 9, so I'm gonna kick us off, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Kick us off.
All right. I'm gonna draw for turn. I am going to play a swamp, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
I will draw for turn.
It was very hard to find rocks that have bent knees, so I don't have any accelerants here.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Vivid Crag, enters battlefield tapped, and I'll pass the turn.
That's me. Draw. And I am going to play a forest. I'm going to tap it for our first elder that you must obey, the Crossroads Consecrator. I can pay 1 and tap it, and a target attacking human gets +1 till end of turn.
All right.
1, 2. Go ahead, Leslie.
All right, I'm going to play a card without playing a land first. Spellbook. You have no maximum hand size for 0. And then I'm going to play an Evolving Wild, just because and I'll crack it and search for land and say go.
All right.
Wow.
I
Good
will
hand.
draw for turn. I'm going to go ahead and play a Plains, and then I'm going to tap for 2 to play Lampad of Death's Vigil. It's got its legs like there's definitely a bent knee right here. So I can sacrifice a creature and each opponent loses a life and I gain a life.
Mm-hmm,
And then after that I pass my turn.
Untap and draw. I am going to play this Evolving Wilds, and I will pass the turn. I'll crack it at the beginning of the next turn.
Draw. Play the forest. Surprise, surprise.
Who would have guessed?
And I'm going to tap 2 because you guys are going to help explain because I don't know it 100%. Sheltering Ancient. It's a 5/5 trample. And it has cumulative upkeep. So I put a 1/1 counter on a creature an opponent controls. At the beginning of my upkeep, put an age counter on this permanent, then sacrifice it unless you pay its upkeep cost for each age counter.
Oh, yeah, you're speeding this game up. I love it. So you'll put a counter on one of our creatures for each of the cumulative upkeep counters that you get, and so that's really cool.
But in order to keep it, you have to pay the upkeep
I have to
cost.
pay extra mana.
Yeah.
No, not
Right.
mana.
No,
just
you don't pay mana.
counter.
You're going to pay a +1/+1 counter per upkeep.
Oh.
So you're going to make your opponent's creatures bigger faster.
Oh. And
If you want to keep that, you don't
Okay.
have to keep
All right.
Correct. You can just not put counters and then it goes away.
I just thought it was a really cool card. It looked really cool.
Yeah, it is very cool.
Sheltering Ancient. Tree folk.
Tree folk.
With gray hair. It has gray hair. Go ahead, Lesley.
I'm just going to play Temple of Enlightenment, and I'm going to scry. Keep that on top, and I will pass turn.
All right. I will untap and draw for turn. I am going to pay 3. No, I'm not. I'm going to play a land first. Then I'm going to pay 3 for a Strata Scythe. So when it enters, I can search my library for a land, exile it, and then shuffle my library. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each land on the battlefield with the same name as the exiled card. So I'm going to look for a Plains, and I'm going to put this into exile. So the equipped creature will get +1/+1 for each Plains I have on the battlefield.
Oh.
And then I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing at Coil for 1.
I will declare no block.
And then I will pass my turn.
Untap and draw.
So so I've played mine, Coil's played his deck. Lesley, you've played yours. Shauna, have you played yours before? Is this the first
This
first
is
sale?
the first go with this.
All right.
I'm just gonna play a Selesnya Guildgate and pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Cumulative upkeep.
Oh, sorry. Cumulative upkeep first. So I put a 1/1 counter on. I get to pick. I guess there's only one out.
Woo!
For you.
I have a 2/4 now.
2 for what?
Yeah. Draw. What?
Come on. That was
What?
good.
2 for.
2 for what?
It was
Oh my gosh. Crumbling Vestige comes in tap. When it enters the battlefield, add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool. So I will add green. I will play my Oviya. And I will play tap 2 for Magus of the Library. Had to get a library card too. This is an old librarian. And I can tap it and add 1 to my mana pool, or tap it, draw a card, play this ability only if I have exactly 7 cards in hand, which I do not.
all right.
And then I will go to combat, and I'm going to swing with the 5/5 at Andy, I think. Andy.
All right.
He's got a creature.
I took 5.
You help him out. You gotta help him out, right?
I gotta help him out, yeah. And Lesley.
All right. I'm gonna get a creature on the battlefield. Friend of Teferi's protege.
Ooh.
Nice little books in that card. 2/3. I can tap to draw a card, and I will pass turn.
All right, untap. I will draw for turn. I am going to play a swamp. And then I will play Indulging Patrician. So it's holding a guy whose knees are clearly bent. Flying lifelink at the beginning of my end step. If I gained 3 or more life this turn, each opponent loses 3 life. I'm going to move to combat. And how big is Teferi's protege again?
2/3.
All right, Coil, I got to come at you for 2.
You didn't have to swing.
I didn't have to swing, but you know, you got to swing. You got to swing.
He wants to get 2 games in.
And then I pass.
Untap and draw. I am.
Cleamy, isn't it like 4 a.m. again where you are? Do you ever sleep?
Yes.
Gee.
I'm actually just gonna play a
Thank you
Boros
for coming
Garrison,
out.
turning a plains to my hand. And I'll discard down to hand size after that.
Oh no.
No, it's okay. I'm ramping, kind of.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard this Betrothed of Fire and pass the turn. Well, I guess that's my cleanup, but
Untap. I forgot to point out that Crumbling Vestige is on theme because it's crumbling because we're old. Draw.
Cleamy, it's 2 a.m. where you are. Thank you for coming to our stream at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
oh, you had an upkeep trigger.
Oh shoot. Yes, upkeep.
So 2 age counters. So put
Lesley.
2 +1/+1 counters on a creature.
Yeah? Gonna give me a
You have
counter?
to.
Oh,
Is
thanks.
it 2 that has to go on there?
It'll be
Yeah.
2 this time, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
Thank
yours
you.
is
You know
now
I need
a
protection because I
4
have
or
like,
5,
no
right?
creatures.
It's a 4 or 5.
It is a 4/5. Yeah.
Okay.
Put that down here.
I'm gonna tap 1, 2 for Fadia Seer. She's a human shaman.
Yeah.
Then 1/1, and I can tap her and draw a card and reveal it. If it isn't a land card, I have to discard it.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap 1, and I just put this card in because it said Ancient Stirrings. It's probably not gonna work because it's this skeleton kind of guy coming out of the ground. He's so dead, he's a skeleton. So old, he's a skeleton. And I look at the top 5 cards in my library and reveal a colorless card from among them. So I do have some colorless cards. Would lands be included in that? 1,
Yep.
2,
Yes.
3, 4, 5. Put the rest in the bottom. Oh, I got a colorless card. Look at that.
What card is that?
Chalice of Life.
Ah.
So this is a cheat a little bit because it's old hands, kind of. And it's about being alive still. Trying to stay
You're
alive.
such a cheater. You're such a
I
cheater.
am a cheater. Yeah. And then I will go to combat, and I will swing with the 5/5 at Lesley, the next highest up there.
I'm not gonna block.
Okay.
Chat says, what is it with Shauna having huge boards on turn 4?
Right? It's always. It's because she
Always
cheats.
the way I cheat, yeah. Go ahead, Lesley.
Tap. Upkeep. Draw. Oh, gosh, there's so many fun cards. I don't know what to play. I think I'm going to tap 2 to play Urza's Tome. And then I'm just going to pass turn.
All right, I will untap. And I will draw for turn. And I'm going to play a Plains. And I am going to cast Liesa, Shroud of Dusk. So Liesa is a 5/5 with flying and lifelink. And it says, I can pay 2 life for each previous time I've cast Liesa instead of paying for the commander tax.
Nice.
And then whenever a player casts a spell, they lose 2 life. So I'm going to move to combat. Now, I'm going to swing at Shauna in the air. You don't have reach or flying, right?
Never. I never have that.
You never have that. All right, I'm swinging at you for 1 lifelink.
Ow.
And I'm going to gain 1. And then after that, I pass.
I will untap and draw.
Yes, you can see us for the first time. So thank you so much for everybody who said the cams do look nice.
Nice to have some handsome dudes to look at.
Smile for the camera. Now you can see me pondering and when I go crazy a little bit, I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know how to deal with that. Thank you so much, Klimi, for the follow.
My face, because you guys will see how salty I am when I play Commander. Right now, nobody actually knows. I can just be jolly, but make faces at you.
That's funny. What are you doing, Coyle? Did you pass?
Coyle, are you there still?
Did we lose Coyle?
Oh dear.
See him frantically looking back and forth from screen to screen. See all the cards he was sorting in the background.
Hello?
Oh, we can hear you now.
We can hear you now.
I'm passing. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm passing the turn.
Oh, okay.
See, this is why you need these.
Untap.
These tokens, you just be like, pass turn.
Okay, so
I did ask Coyle earlier. He said all of those are decks, or he understands what's in every pile behind him. That's what Shauna was saying. It looks like he was sorting cards.
Nope, just building decks.
I'm gonna tap 2. Oh, sorry, I did didn't do the upkeep thing. Andy, you can have I guess it would be 3 counters.
Which creature would you like to put them on?
Your Lampad, I think.
Not my commander?
No.
Not either of the creatures with lifelink.
Well, you could make a deal with them that he doesn't hit you with it if you hit
Ooh, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty. All right, I'll put them here. So I now have a 5/7 Lampad.
5/7, yeah.
I think you should sacrifice that creature.
Yeah, I will next time for sure. You have to go around. Then I'll tap 2 for the Sylvan Advocate.
So you will take 2 damage. You will lose 2 life.
Yes, I will.
I feel like I was saying before, this is the do you want to pay 2? It's like did you lose the 2? And it's just gonna keep reminding people remove Liesa.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go to combat, and I will swing with the 5/5 at. You didn't get it yet. Oh,
Coil.
I haven't.
Coil,
gotten
I'm
it
so
yet.
sorry. Sending it to you. Spreading the love.
I'll take 5.
I don't know why you always say sorry for hitting people. That's the game. You're so Canadian.
I know. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, on your end step, I'm going to tap 2 and draw a card. And then I'm going to discard a land. And then I untap, draw. guess I will. Yeah, let's get this out.
Yeah, cleaning
I will
that up
lose
keeps
2
Constance
life
crazy.
while I play Skilled Animator, and I will turn Urza's Tome into a 5/5.
Nice.
And I will swing. You have a 5/7. Damn it.
I have a 5/5 and a 5/7.
I will swing nothing. And I will pass turn.
All right. I will untap. And I will draw for turn. I am going to play a Plains. And then I am going to move to combat. And I am going to swing. Yeah, I'm going to swing 5 at Lesley. In the air.
Ground, right? In the air. Dang.
5 flying lifelink commander damage.
Damn it.
All right. I will take it.
All right, I'm going to gain 5. And then I am going to play for 5. I'm going to play an enchantment called Righteous Cause. Her knee is bent. It says whenever a creature attacks you, you gain 1 life.
Oh my god.
Nice.
And then I'm going to go
Why
to
did
my... What was
Counter, Shauna.
I know, right? What the heck?
that? And then at the end of my turn, I gain 3 or more life, so each opponent loses 3 life.
Yeah, I guess with that trigger on the stack, I'm going to tap 5 and cast my commander that has flash.
All
Right
right.
on.
And did you take your 2?
That's what I'm doing, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then,
2 and then
I'll take
3. Okay. And then after that,
Nasty.
yeah, I
Nasty.
guess I'm done after that.
Tap. Play this mountain as my land for turn.
So, Coil, your creatures have double strike, haste.
No, so Samut has double strike, vigilance, and haste.
Okay.
My other creatures just get haste.
Okay.
Right.
What to do? I am going to... I'm going to move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to declare Samut as an attacker at you, Andy.
Okay. I will block with Lampad.
Which is a 5.
7.
Okay. Then in response, I'm going to tap 2. And I'm going to cast Might of the Nephilim to give Samut +2/+2 until end of turn for each of its colors, which is 2.
Okay.
So it'll be +4/+4. So it'll be a 7/8 double strike. No trample.
No trample. Okay. So I will. Did you take 2 life for that?
I will.
Okay. I am going to, and I gain 1 life for a creature attacking me.
Yep.
And then I am going to block with the Lampad, and then I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to sacrifice it for each opponent to lose 1 life, and I will gain 1 life.
Cool. And then I will just pass the turn after that.
On your end step, I'm going to tap this, draw a card, reveal it, see if it's a land. It is not, and it's my Lamboat Elder. Dang it. To discard her. I'm going to untap. On the upkeep, I am going to sacrifice the big boy. The tree has been chopped down. Go join the elders in the graveyard there. Sadly. And draw. we'll play a forest. And crap.
You're giving me 4 counters so that I could like deal with Andy.
Yeah, well, I just thought I'd help you out there, sister. I'm gonna pass.
All right, untap. Keep draw.
Keep my people.
I will play Glacial Fortress. And then I'm going to swing a 5/5 and a 4/5 at Andy.
Yes, I will take 9.
Okay. And then I will tap. No, let's just tap 2 to play
You lose 2
Curious.
life, though, right?
Yeah, I will when I cast the spell. To play Curious Homunculus. Also in a library.
Oh, I gained 2 life. I'm sorry, when you attacked me for righteous cause.
Do we lose life when we attack you as well?
I did lose the 9, but I also gain 1 for each creature attacking me when they attack me.
But do we lose when we attack you?
No, you don't lose. Only I gain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose 5 life if I attack
Not
you.
Curse
And
of
I'll
Ravens or anything.
pass turn.
Okay.
All right, untap. I will draw for turn. I feel like this is a mean card. So you gotta play it, right?
Exactly.
Destruction.
It's not land destruction, it's worse.
Worse than land destruction.
In my opinion.
Worse than mass land destruction?
No, it's messing with someone's commander. That's worse.
Oh, that's mean. That's mean in Commander for sure.
No. What are you doing?
I'm gonna play Pillory of the Sleepless on Samut. So it can't attack or block, and the creature has at the beginning of its owner's upkeep that they lose one. Oh no, I lose 1 life. Yeah, so nope. This creature has at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life.
Okay.
And then, because I did that, and that's mean, I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm gonna equip Stratuscythe to Liesa. And I am going to move to combat, and Lesley, I'm gonna swing at you for 9. 9 commander damage.
I'll respond.
So
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 2 and cast Equal Treatment. I'll take 2. Whenever a creature would deal 1 or more damage to a creature or player this turn, it deals 2 damage to that creature or player instead. And then I drop it. So it only deals 2 damage.
So it deals 2 damage total.
Yep.
What is that card?
Equal Treatment. It's really a bunch of 1/1s because they hit as 2/2s or preventing some damage.
So I will gain 2.
Thank you, Coil.
And then I will pass.
Untap. And draw. Does
You're usually so nice.
What was that, Coil?
Is the creature that's enchanted, can it still use its activated abilities?
Yeah, it says it just can't attack or block, but you lose 1 life at your upkeep.
Oh, that's right. So I'm down to 21. Okay.
The elder
Equal
becomes a
treatment.
werewolf.
Andy's usually so nice.
Look at the werewolf the elder becomes. You guys didn't get to see it. So sad.
That is great.
Maybe I can bring it back. I'll be dead before then.
Chat says bend the knee.
That's true, actually. Flavor.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to spend 3 mana and I'm going to cast Dawning Purist. It's a 2/2. It says whenever Dawning Purist deals combat damage to a player, you may destroy target enchantment that player controls.
Okay.
Then I will move to combat.
Yeah.
Andy, I'm gonna swing this 2/2 at you.
Okay. I'm gonna block with my 1/4.
Okay. In response,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap my Vivid Crag for 1 red, and I'm going to cast Boulder Rush to give it +2/+L until end of turn.
Yeah.
I'll go on an adventure.
So mine will die. I will gain 1 life.
Yeah.
And I gain 1 life for you swinging at me.
And I cast the spell, so I lose 2.
Yes.
And then I will
Awesome screamer, by the way.
pass the turn after that.
On your end step, I'm going to make a. I had it. Damn it. Sorry, I had the stupid token, but I'm going to tap 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and her to create a construct whose X is the number of creatures I control, so that's 5. It's a 5/5.
Okay.
And my turn. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'm going to pay 2 for this little old lady. Durable handicraft enchantment. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, I may pay 1. If I do, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. And I can pay 6 and sacrifice it and put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control.
All right.
And
You'll have to take 2 life for that one, though.
Yes.
right, I will have to take 2.
It's pretty annoying, I'll be honest, having to ask people, did you lose the 2?
Did you lose the 2?
Did you lose the 2?
And for now, I will pass. This doesn't get activated yet. Okay, that passing.
Oops. Not upside down.
Just spin them all the way around. That's just how you.
That's how you get them, yeah, exactly. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm going to. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm gonna tap 3 to play Arcane Encyclopedia.
Yay!
All right.
Another little card draw outlet. Because that's what books do. Apparently, magic. And I lose 2 life for that.
So is your battlefield, Lesley, just like your bookshelf, and you're just trying to put all your books on your bookshelf?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just, do a bunch of books.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to just read, and you guys keep bothering me.
Reading the book explains the book.
Gonna swing 5 at you, Andy.
I will gain 1 and then lose 5, so I'll lose 4.
And I'll pass turn.
All right. Untap. I will draw for turn. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to pay 2. Oh, I don't like this at all. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pay 2 for Eiley, Eternal Pilgrim. Yeah, 2/3 Death Touch. Sack another creature, you gain life equal to its toughness. Or sack another creature, exile target non-land permanent if you have 10 life more than your starting life total. I'm going to move to combat. And Coil, I'm going to swing at you for 9.
Wow!
Ouchie.
I mean, I can't do anything about it, so declare no blocks.
All right. You will take 9 commander damage.
And go to 10 life.
And I will gain 9. And then I'm going to play... Well... I'm going to pay 4, and I'm going to play Greed. I can pay 2 life and a black to draw a card. And then I am going to pass.
I will untap and draw.
Life totals are just a resource.
For you.
Man, decisions. Riley is a 2/3.
2/3 death touch.
Yeah. Oh, I lose 1 life at my upkeep. And I go to 9. Okay, that changes exactly what I'm gonna do.
No.
I am going to tap 6. I'll take 2 life for casting.
Wait,
this
didn't
spell.
you tap 7 there? Oh no, never mind.
Nope. Yep. I'm gonna cast Mob Rule and take control of all creatures with power 4 or greater.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Teferi's Protege and Urza's Tome are now yours.
And you have Liesa.
5/5 construct.
Oh, and I untap that.
How long did you get them for?
That's
Till
gonna
end
be a
of
lot.
turn.
And they have haste.
And they gain haste with Mob Roll. They also have haste with Samut.
Sure.
There's your construct.
How big is the construct?
5/5.
Okay. I'm gonna swing everything at Andy.
Yeah. So how many creatures is it?
So it's your Liesa,
Yep.
construct, my 2/2, and then 2 of Leslie's creatures.
So I will gain 5. And then
It's
I
3 of your
take.
creatures, Lesley, or 3 of your creatures?
Just 2.
Okay.
A 5/5 and a 4/5.
So I take 9 of my own commander damage and coil. That's lifelink.
Yep.
Can you die from your own commander damage?
I
I don't think it's commander damage if it's not your
Like,
commander.
if I Agent of Treachery your Liesa and then swung it at you, would you die eventually?
don't know if
don't
it's
think
commander
so.
damage on you, but I don't know. I could. Okay, so then I take.
Where's
Is it 10 from Lesley? Oh, you can. Okay, chat's saying you can.
You can, okay.
Sure can. Yeah. So if you Agent of Treachery me, you can kill me.
Not that Agent of
it's a
Treachery
4.
is holding a
Has a
book or
book.
anything.
It's a 4/5 and a 5/5 coming from Lesley,
Okay.
and it's a 5/5 coming from
That was
Shauna,
9
right?
from Lesley, 5 from Shauna. Okay.
And then I have a 2/2 over here.
Okay. I'm gonna block the 2/2
Yeah.
with my 2/3.
And you'll
Don't
take
block the 2/2.
20,
Embrace the
23.
2/2.
So I guess. So I took. Yeah. So I'm down to 26.
Okay. So this guy dies. And then I pass the turn, and you guys gain control of all your creatures. Tapped.
Nice.
On
I'm
your
happy
end
to
step.
let you borrow them.
I'm going to tap this, draw a card. Is it a land? Oh, damn it. Elder Guild. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. And I'm also going to tap 1, 2, 3 to make a servo that I didn't draw yet. Damn it.
Coil. That was a really big use of mob rule.
I
was
had
awesome.
it in my hand since the opening turn, and I'm just waiting for an opportunity. And then as soon as I saw I was at 9 life and your commander has 9 power, I'm like, well, I have to do it now. I have to
Yep.
gain some life back.
Turn it around.
Yep.
Draw.
A lot of yelling and screaming on Mob Rule.
It is.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3 for an elvish arc druid. Look at that old guy there.
Look at that old
Nice.
guy.
Other elf creatures I control get +1/+1, and I add 1 to my mana pool for each elf I control. So I only have the 1 elf right now, and he is not quite the 5 or
Elvish
4/5 that I'd
Archdruid's
like
an
him
elf
to
as
be.
well, so you have 2.
Oh, so he's 2 more. Okay. So he is a 4, 5. I wish he had the other +2 as well. So anyway, but I am going to pay 1 and put another counter on him anyways.
Okay.
From this.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing with the construct and the Sylvan Advocate. Oh, he has vigilance anyways. At you, Andy.
So it's a 5/5, and then what's the Sylvan?
And a 4/5.
I will take 9.
4/5. Or no.
You gain 2.
Yeah, it's a 4/5. Sorry.
Yeah, so I gain 2 and then take 9.
Oh no, it's a 5/6 then.
Then I take 1 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not going to block it with your death touch?
No.
Wants to gain life next turn. Wants to gain 18 life next turn. Maybe even more.
And I would pass the turn.
All right. Not going to draw a card with my cards that I can tap. Oh, wait. No, I can't. Because they were tapped.
Did you lose 2 when you cast the Archdruid?
Nope, I did not. 2.
All right. I am going to tap 2 to play Folio Fancies. Yes, I will lose 2 life in a second.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play Mass Diminish on you, Andy.
So my creatures are 1/1s with no ability still in a turn?
He's got a bookshelf in the background.
Oh, okay.
I just have to
Do
prove
they just
myself.
have base power and toughness 1/1?
Yeah.
Okay. But they still have death touch and stuff if they have that, right?
Yeah, they sure do.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing a 5/5 and a 4/5 at you, Andy.
All right. I'm going to block the 5/5 with my eyelid.
Oh, sure. Block my 5/5.
I'll take 4. And then I gain 2, so I guess I take 2.
And I lose 4 life for the spells I cast in past turn.
Okay. I'm going to untap. And I will draw. I'm going to pay 5. I'm going to play Mammoth Umbra on Liesa, so she gets +3/+3 Vigilance and Totem Armor.
Jeez.
So, Lesley, how much commander damage have you taken from me?
7.
And Coil, you've taken
9.
I move to combat, and Coil, I'll swing at you with Liesa.
Sure, I'm
For
dead.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep, dead.
I will gain 12. And then I will pass my turn. The totem armor has someone sitting crisscross right here inside of the map.
Crisscross applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce. Their knees are bent. All right, so Pillar of the Sleepless is gone.
Exiled.
It's exiled.
Or no, it's not.
Oh,
No, because it was
my
on
turn
your
then?
board. You're right, because it was on your board, not my board.
Is it my turn then?
It is your turn, yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Draw. Oh, I should have done it that time. Land. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn. Need 6.
Chat said knee to the face.
Jeez. Violence. Okay. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Shamanic Revelation. This is a little old monk sitting here
Yeah.
and saying I'm gonna draw a card for each creature I control.
Nice.
And I gain 4 life for each creature I control of power 4 or greater.
Yeah.
So that's 2. So I gain 8 life.
And then you'll lose 2 from Liesa.
6 then. And I draw 6, 7, 8.
Ooh,
cards.
that's a good draw spell.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. And yeah. And we're going to go to combat.
Yes.
And I'll send the 5/5 and the 5/6 vigilance at Andy.
Okay.
Just because you have the most life, that's all.
So I do have a 13 or 12/12 untapped.
Oh, it's
12/12
It
with
has,
lifelink.
it has vigilance, lifelink.
Oh, it's untapped. Okay, damn it. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
No, I mean it's fine. You can swing with. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's not going to do me any good. So never mind then.
You can
I'm
swing
just
it at. I mean, you can
pass
swing it
for
at
now.
Lesley.
I'm just going to pass for now. I have to get rid of some cards here. Tony.
All right. I guess I'm going to tap 4 to. No, I'll tap 3. And tap Folio Fancies. Each player puts the top number of cards into their graveyard, or sorry, from number of cards in their hand from the top of their library into their graveyard. So
I have 2. So I will.
Oh my god, I have to do
my
7?
I needed that green mana. Damn it. Screwed myself.
Erebos
so 7?
and Vona, Butcher of Magan.
I'm going to tap 2 and tap this to draw a card and discard a card. And I will pass turn.
I'm gonna tap and pay 2 life for greed to draw a card. And then I will untap for turn. Draw. I am going to play a swamp. I am going to move to combat.
Yep.
And I'm going to swing at Shauna for 12 flying lifelink vigilance, right? 1, 2,
Isn't
3,
it
4, 5.
13?
It's 12. It's 12.
Okay, I thought you just played Swamp and that buffed it up a little.
It's buffed from planes.
Oh, okay.
So 12 commander damage in the air. And then I am going to play I'm going to pay 7 and lose 2 life to play Saphara Sky's Blade, a 7/7 flying lifelink. Other creatures with flying have indestructible.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
I think that your theme was too easy.
I did not anticipate on Voltron Commander. I only have one. You know, we talked about this on the podcast this week, and this is my only equipment. And then after that, I pass the turn.
Okay. I'm gonna tap this. Reveal it on your end step. It's not planned. Untap. Oops. Draw. I'll play a forest. And step 1 for Honored Hierarch. It's a 1/1 renown. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, if it isn't renowned, put a 1/1 counter on it and becomes renowned. As long as it's renowned, it has vigilance and add 1 mana of any color. That's my mana rock.
Did you take 2 casting it?
2.
Yeah, I gotta take 2 for casting it, don't I? I am gonna pay 1 to put an extra counter on it, though. So now it does have renum from this thing.
Chat just asked if there's a Lightning Greaves art with bent knees. There is one with bent knees. I could not find anyone that had a copy of the one with bent knees. I only found the individual boot copy.
So you can't put it in.
I couldn't put it in because it didn't have bent knees.
Damn. Okay, I am going to... Damn it. What am I going to do? Nothing. I got to pass.
Right. All right. I'm going to play 1 to play an opt. I will lose 2. I'm going to scry, put that to the bottom. I'm going to draw a card. I will draw a card.
So you're down to what, 10 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna lose 6.
Ooh.
Draw a card. And oh, well. That doesn't help me win the game, but nice to see it in my hand. In the interest of moving to game 2, I'm going to pass turn.
Okay.
Now, that last one was an activated ability, right?
Oh, right.
So you only lose 4.
Yeah.
All right. Draw for turn. I'm gonna... I'll move to combat. Shauna, I'm gonna swing at you for 12 command damage in the air, and then Lesley, I'll swing at you for 7. This does not have vigilance though. All right. Oh, okay. I took out Shauna. I will gain 12, and then I'll gain 7. And then
50 to 3. I don't know, guys. Can I pull it off?
I'm gonna pass my turn.
I believe in you.
Untap. Play that tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just because I'll play Jace, Unraveler of Secrets.
Going down to 1.
And then I will plus 1M. Oops. To scry 1. And draw a card.
Okay.
And then I will go read a book. Bye.
All right. Untap. Draw. I'm gonna swing at you with Liesa.
I didn't say I passed.
Oh, you didn't?
I was using up my wait timers, like
You're roping me.
I would never rope anyone. Tomato.
All right. Everybody bent the knee that game. We did it that game.
All right, team. There's
my
one green mana that finally came up.
I think it would have been much different had I not gotten that Stratascythe, I think. That was... Coyle, I really thought you were going to get me with that mob rule, and I didn't know if you were going to have a way to get rid of my creature or sack something afterwards.
No, I didn't have any more mana after that.
Yeah.
I tapped out for mob.
You were stuck for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't have a lot of sacrifice synergy or anything in this deck.
Sure. Well, we will be back with more Commander games very shortly. Stay tuned for more.
Yes.